This project came about my last camping trip. I was out at Lake Isabella. Beautiful. Oh my God, was it gorgeous out there. I stayed there for about 4 days, chilling right there on the water. That's freaking phenomenal. But I had nowhere to put anything on the outside. This campsite don't provide absolutely no tables, so if you don't have none, you are out of luck. So that's how this project came to mind, because I wanted to grill, but I didn't want to put my stuff in the dirt or the sand because every night always was windy, and that's not the type of seasoning I wanted on my meat. So when I got back, I saw this on YouTube University and I thought I'd put it together. And it's for 20 bucks. Can't beat that. Check it out. I just got back from the Home Depot because this table that I was gifted, you can see it's hollow. It's not really a solid piece. And in order to screw, you see I'm missing, it didn't stick because it's not flush. But I had to get some longer screws, and then I have to get some wood to stick down up in there so I can screw in there. So I got this wood here off of the scrap pile. They charged me this time. Can you believe that? Oh my God, 53 cents. I need to alert the media. Anyway, all jokes aside, put this down up in there. As you can see, it slides down. But I'm gonna take this out, slide it down there so it can screw all the way through. Put it down there so it'll have something to screw into, because right now it's hollow. So let me do that. I'll get back to you in a minute. I went ahead and pre-drilled the holes. These holes right here sound like it's in this wood. Those two holes don't sound like it's in the wood. Hopefully it is. But the four corners, they're stable. And then the legs, you see the legs pull up like that. So let me put these screws in there, and then we're done with this. Onto the bike rack. The repair stand. All right, let me screw that in, and we are done. Be back in a minute. It's looking good. It's on there. It is on there, not flimsy. The screws didn't go through. And you can see how this is hollow, so I had to put that in there. So I'm going to get my little zip saw, and I'm going to cut down right there. So once I cut those off, we got to go ahead and re-glue that down. Glue down the Formica. So let me cut this, put some glue on there, stand it up, and put some rocks on there to weight it down. And then we'll finish the bike repair stand. This is the pleasure of sharing. You see these people, they're coming in all day long. But the pleasure is this. We got quads, motorcycles, and side-by-sides. That's the pleasure of being on, what is this? This is not BLM land. This is something trust. You need a permit to be on here. You got to have a permit to camp here. You just can't park it, because not often, but it could be late at night. I don't know. But the sheriff came through, knocked on the door, asked if I had a permit. I'm like, do I need one? I know I need one because it's posted right there at the entrance. But I did tell him I will get one first thing in the morning. So that's what I did. Yes, obey the laws of the land. I got a permit so I can camp on public trust lands or something, whatever it is. Google it, look it up. All right, let me get back to this. I need to zip this off, glue it, put some rocks on there, and go from there. There's that. Go ahead and knock that off with some sandpaper. Put some tape across it. Glue it. We're done. It is done. It is on there. We got ourselves a tire table. This leg right here, I had to cobble together. You see, this is one piece. This piece wasn't long enough, so I made myself a shim. I cut it from an elbow and took the scrap, made it even, because I wasn't buying another piece of PVC just to waste it. I mean, I'm done. So before I clean this off quite well, you can see it's coming up. Coming up. I mean coming up. So I'm gonna glue it and put some rocks on there to weight it down. And while that's drying, I'll just leave that until dark. While that's drying, I'll work on the back. So let me get started on that. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Hey there. Well, today is, what we're doing is a multitude of things. One, I guess you can say it's a chore day. That's something I really never post. I never really film, you know, going to the laundromat and doing my chores. But this is not just a chore day, but part 2 of the bike repair stand that I did the other day. So, 1, cleaning out the back of the van, getting my laundry together. Gotta go do some laundry. I'm gonna take the bike out, hope and pray it works on the stand so I can go ahead and fix my derailleur, because it fell over. So I think it's a little out of whack because it fell off of the large chain ring, which it never do. It shifts perfectly. 2, it gives me the opportunity to add more sealant to this, because it has been 6 months and I finally officially went to tubeless tires. So we're just going to add it since it's flat. But I'm not sure if it's user error, because I mean, this is flat, as you can see, flat. And I've been having issues with my back tire. So that's why I bought new rims for my birthday. This was a birthday present to myself. I bought front and back rims. And I already had tubeless tires. So I went 100% tubeless. I've lost air. You're going to lose air with tubeless tires. Yes. But it has never gone flat like this. So I'm thinking maybe I didn't close the valve stem all the way. because my front tire, check this out. My front tire aired up the same time as I did the other tire. Look at that. Still hard. Still hard. I have no issue with my front tire. But my rear tire, this one time I'm going to chalk it up to user error. Maybe I did not close the valve stem tight enough and the air seeped out. So I'm going to, long story short, take this out, put it on the stand, put some air in there. First, air up the tire, and then work on my derailleur. So, and then while this, sweep all this out. Oh my God. Sweep the back out. Clean it out while everything is out. And go do laundry tomorrow. Go for a little ride today. Just a short little ride in the area. I'm not going to go across the street to the trails, but there's trails all up in here I could ride. But this section is primarily used for off-roading. Motorcycles, quads, and dune buggies. They have the right of way. So I'm going to ride what I can. Be back in a minute. Before I take the bike out and put it on the stand, I'm going to go ahead and refill this sealant. And what's funny is, after all these years, this is the very first time I purchased sealant. Normally I make my own, but I bit the bullet and went ahead and bought this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead, freshen up the sealant before I take it out and put it on the stand. Air it up and put it on the stand. So let's go ahead. That's why I got on some yuck clothes for this nastiness. I think I'm going to put maybe about, I always overdo it, so I'm probably going to put about 6 ounces. It might be too much, but I'm going to do 6 ounces. And that's why I'm stepping outside the van to fill this bottle up. Because, let me wipe this off. I had to step aside because I didn't want to spill this inside the van. So, where is the top? The top to this stuff. I got it about right there. Right there. That might be too much, but you know me. I'm always overdoing it. But since it's already flat, I think, this is the first time purchasing this. I think you use this to take this off. Is it? Yep. Oh my God, that was loose. Cool. You use the top to remove the core. That's freaking awesome. There it is. Look at that. You use the top to remove the core. Great. So, let's see here. Pull off the top, this straw that's all clogged up for this. So I'm gonna stick this down up in there, and let's see, is it going in? I think it's going in. All can't see, but it's going in. On that side, didn't get a good visual, but it went in. It was awfully thirsty. It's, can't see it, but it's down here now, so I'm thinking that's going to be enough for now. Let's top it back up. Where's a towel? Towel that I used to wipe it off with. And then, now that we got that in there, put this top back on there. Hey. That's convenient. I don't have to break out the my tools. And I also bought, while I was having issues and I was rigging this tire and everything, I actually off of Amazon bought a bag of these because sometimes they do get clogged. So instead of trying to take this off and put a pin down there and unclog it, they're a dime a dozen. So I bought a bag full. You just pop them out like I did this and put in a fresh one. So let's put this in. Go right there. Hopefully it's just user error is the reason why it went so flat, because it should not have gone flat. All right, we're going to hand tight that. So that's on there, and then that's loose. So I'm going to put the top back on just for now. Just for now, put this top back on here because it acts as a top. And all right, got the sealant in there, probably a good 4-6 ounces. Let me take this out. Let me set up the stand on the rack here on the hitch, and then we'll go from there. I'll be back shortly. We got this swept out, cleaned out as good as it's gonna get for now. We need to vacuum this. This needs to go back under here. I need to go ahead and fix that so that'll hang up there. But this is done. Before I put any of that back up in there, we're gonna get started on the bike. It's up against this abandoned RV that I'm parked next to. So let's put this back here, up in there. Hopefully this will work. I am praying that this is enough. I am. I really am. But there we are. Got that right in there. So I'm gonna put the bike on here, and I hope and pray it can support it. Other than that, I'm gonna have to go across the street to the bike park because they have a repair stand at the trailhead. But I do not want to do all of that. So Let's get this on there. And let's see. Be back in a minute. Fingers crossed. Gotta get to the derailleur, so let's put it this way so I can work on the derailleur on this side. Alrighty. Oh, please. And it bows a little bit. It bows a little bit, but it's better than before. See how it's bowing up in there? It's bending down. It's good for now. It's not totally secure. Should not be flexing at all. But it's good enough for now because I don't feel like going across the street. I really don't. Okay. 49. And in there. Hey, hey. Well, you know I had issues yesterday with this stupid stand because it was bowing and the bike fell down. But my weakness, I can build a bike, not a problem. But my weakness is indexing the derailleur. And I'm not going to spend the rest of the day because I'm, it's not going to end well. So I am here at Havasu Bike Shop. I threw in the towel. I gave it up. I can't do it. I know I can't do it. So they're going to keep it overnight and index these gears for me. And it's so crazy. You're talking about making up for lost time as soon as you walk into the bike shop and just, it's like smells like home, right? I be tripping. All right, anyway, let's get this up and over here. Let's see, I'm gonna need to move the steed a little bit. Gonna need to move their bike a little bit. All right, thank you. Are these the rentals? These are the ones they rent? You guys rent?
This is a customer.
Oh, okay.
We rent those.
You don't rent e-bikes?
Yeah, we rent.
Oh, let's rent an e-bike. All right. Oh, there she is. There she is. All righty then.
Okay, we'll give you a call.
Leaving Havasu Bike Shop.